top of the sink right now. It's the fridge full of
JBN, we keep you informed. Hurricane Dorian left death and destruction in its wake. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Hurricane Dorian unleashed massive flooding across the Bahamas on Monday, pummeling the islands with so much wind and water that authorities urge people to find floatation devices and grab hammers to break out of their attics if necessary. At least 5 deaths were blamed on the storm. We're in the midst of a historic tragedy, Prime Minister Hubert Minnis said in announcing the fatalities. He called the devastation unprecedented and extensive. The fearsome Category 4 storm slowed almost to a standstill as it shredded roofs, hurled cars, and forced even rescue crews to take shelter until the onslaught passed. Officials said they received a tremendous number of calls from people in flooded homes. A radio station received more than 2,000 distress messages, including reports of a 5-month-old baby stranded on a roof and a grandmother with 6 grandchildren who cut a hole in a roof to escape rising floodwaters. Other reports involve a group of 8 children and 5 adults stranded on a highway and 2 storm shelters that flooded. The deaths in the Bahamas came after a previous storm-related fatality in Puerto Rico. At least 21 people were hurt in the Bahamas and evacuated by helicopters, the Prime Minister said. Police Chief Samuel Butler urged people to remain calm and to share their GPS coordinates, but he said rescue crews had to wait until weather conditions improved. "We simply cannot get to you," he told Bahamas radio station ZNS. Forecasters warned that Dorian could generate a storm surge as high as 23 feet. Meanwhile, in the United States, the National Hurricane Center extended watches and warnings across the Florida and the Georgia coast. Forecasters expected Dorian to stay offshore, but meteorologist Daniel Brown cautioned that only a small deviation could draw the storm's dangerous score toward land. By 5 p.m. Monday, the storm's top sustained winds fell slightly to 145 miles per hour. It was crawling along Grand Bahama Island at 1 mile per hour and then remained stationary.
That is craziness. Look. Police patrolling. He's not pushing it open. That's me leaning on it. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go inside. It's a good thing I cooked. It's too late to see. They better hope they can reach where they live. Look at this other car, look. Look at this other car. Look how slow he gotta drive. Look at the wind. Look. Crazy motherfuckers, boy. But anyway, y'all, I'm closing in. My shutters is up. I'm glad that Donovan put them up, because this kind of wind right here, what we least expected, would blow in your stuff. I already heard that building 25 PMP, the whole roof blew off already. This is the kind of things that would, after we've been through what we've been through in 2017 with Irma Maria, going to put people back in that same state of mind again, because you're being misled. But then again, you can't blame nature. This is Mother Nature right here. It was supposed to go St. Croix. It hit St. Thomas instead. This is crazy. Look at this. You got to see the waves of the wind and stuff. This is ridiculous. I'm scared to go any further. I'm getting ready to go in my goddamn house now. Of course, you know we don't have another car getting speeding. Look. Unbelievable. Of course, you know we don't have no current. That went as soon as the wind started. Thanks to Whopper. So for those who are local, be safe. Go underneath the bed, go in your closet, go in your bathroom, and just act like it was Maria with them close to 200 miles per hour wind. Just try to be safe. Everybody, try to be safe. Can't believe vehicles on the road. Look at this. The wind is coming from the east. It's the east, right? It's coming from the east, but you can't tell if it's coming from the east, north, or the east, whatever, south or whatever, because the wind from what you're looking at is all over the place. Crazy. So I hope this move quick. Move to here really quick, and Miami, get ready, because you know once it leaves St. Thomas, it's coming up the coast. Florida, get ready. Let's hope it can break up before it reaches to you guys. I know, I feel the same way. Oh gosh. Okay guys, I don't want to use up too much of my phone. I might need it a little bit later, so I'll keep you all, oh gosh, I'll keep you all posted on what's going on. Damn, let me close this damn door. See y'all later. See y'all, see y'all, see y'all. Share the video for me, please. Just to let everybody know what's going on and what kind of winds we are receiving, at least from my house. Just share the video for me, please. Everybody, just share it. And I'll come on from time to time, do another live to leave everybody know that at least I'm safe. I think we should just start posting and letting people know that they're safe if they're in their house and safe. Costa, Latoya, are you supposed to be getting this wind here? St. Croix, they had called this wind on St. Croix. What the hell going on? Why is it in St. Thomas? Latoya, can you call Dorian, please? Tell him he's supposed to be coming your way. Oh, on low battery. Now, Sherry, you know I don't know how to do them things there. I gotta figure it out now. But I got charge. I got a battery thing that I can recharge and stuff like that. So don't look like Wapwa coming back on today. We ain't gonna get no Wapwa. I hope it just don't mash up the goddamn plant and the generators and everything else down there. It's a joke now, right, Latoya?
Here
And we're very concerned now that because the water is about 8 feet up, and as you see there, it is at our landing, which gives us only about another 7 feet to go, and we're not at high tide yet. And I pray certainly that my neighbors who had planned on staying, that they didn't stay, because they are in a house that is a normal house. Our house is built on stilts. Our house is 15 feet up. So we're going to walk around more to the other side. Now our lanai in the back here, which is pretty scary, that the waves are raging and water is actually coming up to that point where it could make it to the inside if it comes up any further. We're literally in the ocean. And, goodness gracious. We are just over Casuarina Bridge in an area called Pine Bay. And we are on a cul-de-sac, so water is all around us. And I'm able to catch this view because we have hurricane impact windows. There goes a chair floating by. About half an hour ago, we had a container, a shipping container, a large shipping container just float on a property that somebody was building on. It just floated by. We heard a big bang. We had no idea what it was until we saw it floating by. Our garage door, we just saw that floating out. And now I'm going on to the other part of the house. And this is deep ocean in our yard. This is the real deal, far beyond anything we've ever imagined or ever experienced. So we're praying for high tide to hurry up and come so that the water won't rise any higher. And this will most likely be my last broadcast, as my batteries are, I have to preserve some of the battery. But if anyone's decided to stay home, I don't know, it would be very difficult, hard to imagine them being able to leave with lives intact. This is really rough. And we just pray that it will speed up and just go on its way. Well, I suppose if I give kudos, I have to give kudos to BTC for having their network up so that I can actually do this and so that we can communicate with each other. Just pray for us that the water does not rise up anymore. So you can see there from our rear stairs how the water is just battering because you got the wind and the water together. You can see it just pounding onto the landing there. That landing is about 8 feet up. This looks like some wood floating probably from the construction project that the shipping container that went floating by came from. I'll upload that. I did that as a separate video. This is unbelievable. Hey Danny, I see ya. Be happy you're not here. And Janet Albury, I see you there. This is what you left behind. I see Candace Porter on here too. No, you don't have this in Chicago. You left all this behind. But you do have super cold winters. I'm guessing that we may end up with water if it doesn't reach the point where it's going to pour over. It's going to come up from underneath. And you can hear me splashing as I go by. So that's the water that seeped in through the windows because the windows weren't sealed when they were put in. I don't know why that happened. Okay, for now it looks like the water is still at the same height. And you can hear the ferocious wind. It's unending.
JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.